In the heart of every community lies a dream waiting to come true as a journey begins. We dribble through life's hurdles, breaking down its barriers, looking beyond the horizon. Lessons are learned, friendships are forged, and strength is birthed from within. Beyond tactics and goals, we strive as a team. With discipline and perseverance, we advance. Through every kick, stumble, and victory, our lives are changing, and together we rise.
It's not just a game. Football is our life.
The St. Lucia Semi-Pro Football League, leveraging football to transform lives.
My inspiration is CR7. He's my role model ever since I've been a young boy. The reason he's my role model is because of his work ethic, his professionalism, his desire to get what he wants by working hard. So I try to emulate that the best I can by doing the same, putting in the work to achieve my goals, my objective.
Our final score there, 2-0, but there were other opportunities. Polion going at a hat-trick last game. What a save by Archibald. I mean, there was just no quit in either side, and there is an opportunity.
Representing my country on a national level means everything to me. It is the greatest honor for me as a player. I've represented my clubs, my community, from a young child, from under 15 to under 17, under 19, and on the national level for the senior team is the highest level you can possibly reach. I aspire to play against the highest level, the best players. That's where you challenge yourself and really get to know what you're about if you're as good a player as you think you are. I am very excited for it, to join the senior players, just get a feel for the environment, and travel and play for my country.
28 years ago, I left St. Lucia to study in Canada. I got married and moved to the US, but I never forgot my roots. So when I decided to invest in the offshore business, it was only natural to have it done in my hometown. To have a successful business, I needed a bank. Who else? My first employer, Bank of St. Lucia. BOSL has been an incredible partner, supporting my vision of expansion and diversification in every step of the way. The Elite Builders Capital product has been a game changer for entrepreneurs like me. It helps us achieve the success we've always dreamed of.
I will fit into the national team playing style because I always try to listen to what the coach say. I try my best. Even after I got my home, I still research about the position where I have to play so I can just suit the coach style and what he wants from us.
Great move, he scores!
For my team to succeed, I plan on making every minute on the pitch count towards goal contribution.
Spend your life living BOSL's got you. Tap into your life anywhere, anytime with your BOSL Visa credit card. Spend your life living BOSL's got you. Live your life your way. It's your life, it's what you do.
It's been a great experience being here on the national team. I came in when I was 19 years old, when Coach came in. I've been working with a lot of the pro fellas from overseas. They've helped me a lot, not just as a player, but as a human itself. It's been a great experience.
My journey into business began in one of the hardest moments of my life. In 2020, I lost my job from the hotel industry and my husband was temporarily laid off from his.
As a couple with young kids, at the time, we had to ensure that we had a steady income.
We decided to convert the lower floor of my home into vacation rentals. But we needed support to grow.
The credit union couldn't go any further and financing felt out of reach.
But everything changed when we were introduced to Elite Builders Capital, a product made just for us from Bank of St. Lucia.
With their help, we completed our last 2 units. 2 of our villas were inspired by our kids, Melo for Melody and Samo for Samuel.
Now we have 6 fully furnished villas ready for more guests.
Make it your own. Home sweet gets you any style of home. BOSL saying home sweet home with a home sweet mortgage. You are number one. Home sweet, home quest, home flex, home switch. Need a new home, we get it. Home sweet, home quest, home flex, home switch. Act now when you won't regret it. BOSL. Bank of St. Lucia's enhanced Home Sweet mortgages are designed around you. Home Flex, a home equity line of credit. Home Quest, for professionals building new dreams. And Home Switch, time to bring your mortgage home to us. Home Sweet mortgages, make it your own. Home Sweet, Home Quest, Home Flex, Home Switch. Need a new home, we get it. COSL. For more information, call 456-6999 or go to bankofstlucia.com. COSL.
Round of applause for the two participating teams. Let me welcome you to match 115, that of the St. Lucia Semi-Professional Football League for 2025. Central Castries, they are decked in their blue and white, coming up against CHOISUEL in the orange and blue. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the first of two to be played here tonight. Later on, the homeboys of Self-Sea Soufre will be doing battle with the table toppers and of course league leader, defending champs, that's Clary.
I think I should have enough power to win another. Anybody back, you will not go in the town. And one day, I will want to go in it. I do like Bolo Shape.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, wherever you are in your neck of the globe. We're back here at the Soufre Mini Stadium for another scintillating night of semi-pro football action. Once again in the Premier League. Tonight's matchup should be an interesting one. We have Central Castries coming up against CHOISUEL. Elijah Williams in your company alongside the critic.
Very much so, Eli. It's a terrific night. As a matter of fact, I was greeted and coming in by some Creole and some French music. So definitely by la chose là. Somebody like I show pour vous parce que nous allons jouer CHOISUEL et puis Castries. So let's see how it's all going to pan out, because I know both teams need those points desperately. And Eli, as you speak of the Premier League, I listened to your program this morning and you can see how tight this league has become. So definitely we are almost approaching the business ends of the league. So it should be very interesting tonight.
Yeah, CHOISUEL looking to see how they could get into the top four. Central Castries just bumped out of the top four. So again, a lot to play for tonight. Central Castries looking to get back up in there, and CHOISUEL looking to get a level on points with Central Castries. if they can come out with 3 points here. Let me get into the team news for CHOISUEL. In goal, Matthias Henry, Kadim Agdoma, Jesse Ja, Perry Simeon, and Mavi Rizmi. They make up the back four. Ajani Louis, Covell Thomas, and Atherton Griffith, the midfield three. And Hanif Antoine, he's flanked by Terry George and Darrell Francis. For Central Castries, in goal, Alton Lionel. Benerero Wellington makes his return to the squad alongside Christopher St. Catherine. Emery Edward also makes a return, the captain. And Giovanni Saltibus rounds up the back four. Three-man midfield comprises Anthony Christopher, Pernal Williams, and Shaquan Nelson. And Jamal Wilfred, he's flanked by McAllen John and Messiah Pinel.
We just saw Cassius on a counter-attack. However, just ahead of himself, that pass was not what he anticipated. But CHOISUEL quite comfortable so far, being able to recover and make some passes. As I say so, they give the ball away. And Castries now trying to see if they can, have some possession. Pernal Williams will be very critical. Likewise, Ants. I always say
Shaquan Nelson.
Shaquan Nelson, yes, he too has to play a role. Number 6, very, very a very exciting player to watch. He can basically turn a game on a dime. But we often speak of those guys, and it's kind of become tough for Central Castries. I mean, they were up there to just, I wouldn't say cruise, but be very decent in their approach, Eli. And they seem to have just hit a little snag as the league has progressed.
Yeah, well, on paper, I think you can probably argue that this is Central Castries' strongest lineup. You could probably remove Christopher St. Catherine and put in Tad Modest and Chief Benero Wellington from the right fullback into the... it's a penalty! Just saying... and I think on paper this is Central Castries' strongest team, but of course they have to play. It's not just, the game is not played on paper, critic.
Not at all, but a very good move right there. The number 14 for Central Castries.
Wilfred.
Yes, basically using his size and his speed. If you look at the replay, he put himself between the ball and the defender. The defender, of course, fell for it. And as a result of that, we now see an early penalty for Central Castries. I think it's young Pinel who is at the spot already. He's been in good form as well. So the best team on paper now has a chance to go up, not only on the paper, but in reality.
Yeah, Messiah Pinel, as you said, has been in fine nick. And not this time, rattles it off the crossbar.
But if you look at the replay, Eli, of course our guys will get to it. Look at the antics of the goalkeeper. Left, right, and that is what put him off. He was more focused on what the goalkeeper was doing rather than just choosing a spot easily, and he would have got past the goalkeeper. So CHOISUEL live to see another day. The goalkeeper, of course, much to thank for it. But Central Castries would be very, very disappointed. You want to play those games on the front foot.
Yeah, I was thinking to myself, commentators Chris just spoke about Pinel's form, and then he goes and misses a penalty. But I'm pretty sure he'll have some other opportunities in this match, particularly with Pernal Williams back in midfield alongside Shaquan Nelson. That should give Central Castries some level of control. But again, as I've said, I don't think this particular team has played together much this season, so they will have to do some gelling.
Yes, indeed, and gelling very, very quick. I know that.
Big save there.
I know that. I don't think there's a hairdresser in the dressing room of Central Castries when you talk about gel. So let's see how much those guys can gel. Ik maak al die zijpie gel me.
Well, right. I just want to say they're getting the edges done because CHOISUEL have been living on the edge in the start.
So far, yeah.
So the edges are done for.
Yeah, for the gel. But good opening so far. You have a missed penalty, you have an opportunity. The goalkeeper has got a little hit, and it's going to be a goal kick, a corner, for Central Castries. Let's see if they can, make amends with this one. But
he's holding on to his knee,
yeah.
So hopefully not anything too serious.
Yeah. So it's a corner now for Central Castries. Close ball. All going out, still with possession for Central Castries. It is the orange men versus the guys in blue.
It looks like France versus Holland.
Yes, the Dutch. Le bleu. Le bleu. And of course, the orange, you have Naranja.
What is Zouage?
Yeah, well, all right, it's French. Zouage. You are correct, my brother. How is this Spanish? Young says. All right. So as Eli indicated, the teams are basically going to be fighting for this top 4 spot, which they so favor, which they so want, as a matter of fact. We haven't spoken of Hanif Antoine as yet. He hasn't really get on as yet. There's also the number 9 for CHOISUEL. He too hasn't really shown his worth as yet.
Yeah, that's Darrell Francis.
Yeah.
He came off an injury spell. I think it's his 3rd game back, and you're saying that, and he puts on the afterburners. That's what he's good at. Shows the defender, clean pair of heels, and an excellent tackle.
Good recovery by the youngster.
That's actually Messiah Pinel.
Yeah, good recovery. The good thing about it, Eli, he never tackled, or he just tried to get up to speed with him and just lay his weight on him. So that's good football. He's another exciting player.
I don't know how he got up to speed with him. He was in the lead, and Francis put him in reverse.
But he caught up. He
did well.
He caught up, yes. Normally, a player would want to challenge or tackle from behind or something, but he kept his composure and he was able to do so. Here we see Penal Williams spread into the left side. Pinel looking to link up with wrong part of the foot, wrong choice of passing.
I think Central Castries will do well to get Pinel into the game early and often, as we see Shaquan Nelson.
It's a very interesting pass, Eli. Strike and get it in there! Oh my goodness! It's a miss shot turned into an almost pass. But number 14, who won the penalty, Jamal Wilfred, Wilfred, who won the penalty.
Papas.
Yeah, he just needed a little just to get in there. But not bad by Central. Penal ball over the top and finding young Nelson, yes. It's going to be a good game, you know.
That's exactly what I expected to see, the linkage between Penal and Shaquan in the center of midfield. Of course, Anthony Christopher will be more of the number 6. We might just be Penal himself. Deep line playmaker.
I think so. Yeah, you don't want him to go too far. You don't want to leave that space between the defense and the midfield, so he has to buy his time and his movements carefully, because the CHOISUEL team, they have a quick counter-attack and they can get at you very, very quick.
That's a foul, yeah.
Again, the number 14, big and strong. I like the gesture. He had a foul and just reach out to the player to say, well, sorry, mate. I read the lips from here, Eli. Sorry, mate.
Part of the game.
Yeah. Ball played wide to the right side. Able to keep it inside? No. Into the production room tonight there, boy. I thought that was a meeting I came to, you know, Eli. But I have long sleeve and all kind of thing tonight, you know. I say, well, boy, you know.
I think that makes him the executive producer.
Oh, yes. But I was at the wrong venue. So Zell keeping the attack.
There's Darrell again.
A chance. Winning his team a corner. It is still 0-0 if you just join the stream. Central Castries, they got an early penalty. However, young Pinel hitting the crossbar, not making amends with this early one.
What I'd like to see with the CHOISUEL team, though, critic, is for sometimes Atherton Griffith, who's in the number 10 spot, to swap positions with Darrell Francis. Because Darrell Francis and Terry George have a fantastic chemistry, but playing on the opposite flanks, they don't get too much opportunity to link up.
Yes, I think we saw them link up in the earlier games.
That's correct.
And it worked out perfect for them.
Darrell is playing in number 10.
There you go. But for some reason, I don't know, the likes of Mike and his team may have just, move away from it. But remember too that
Francis had an injury.
There you go. So
and,
that changed the layout
Griffith
of the team.
Played very well in his absence.
There you go. So a lot happened, and I think that's probably why they have not, gone back. But it's a very good observation, Eli, because those two, when we have seen them play, they basically don't even watch or even talk to each other, but they know what they're about. They know what they're about. Yeah.
Telepathic.
Yeah, man.
And there's Wilfred on his bike again. Very pacey. Both teams featuring a couple of players with a lot of pace. Raheem Lionel on the bench for Central Castries, another one that can show you a clean pair of heels. Marvy Rizme away. And there's Francis.
For some reason, Francis comes across as a pace bowler. Those lanky pace bowlers from the south. He may have just injured himself. He may have just injured himself. He's very, very injury prone,
Well, he takes quite a few whacks. I would probably team effort there by Wilfred. I'd probably suggest outside of Jaleel Evans, he's probably the second most foul player in the league.
Yes, I think so. And he always stays down. I mean, for a tree like this, Eli, you're a tall fella, Eli. You don't stay down that too long. But every little touch he gets is...
No, I'm not commenting on that, critic.
No, but you're a tall guy. That's a fact.
That's all I'm going to agree with. I'm not going to comment on anything else. Yeah, Francis, he looks like he got just maybe I've gotten a stud to the ankle area.
Shin or something,
It was almost a 50-50 ball, but
although he pulled out, he didn't really go full. He didn't go full.
But I think the follow through from the Central Castries player kicking the ball away may have caught him there inadvertently. You can know when it's an accident. He didn't appeal to the official or anything.
He just took it as it is. There's a young lady I met at a bar. She was telling me she watches and she supports. She has friends on the CHOISUEL team, so I didn't get your name, my dear, but if you're watching tonight, CHOISUEL is playing, so you could see your friends right now. So good night to you. Next time I get your name so I can shout you out properly. That's the thing about me. I don't ask people their names, Eli. Remember people by, where I met them and whatever, but the name always eludes me.
There's a saying for that.
What's that?
No name, no shame, no game.
Well, that's a shy part of me,
Shy is a pop group.
Shy is a heavy load.
Heavy load.
It's a free kick to CHOISUEL. Let's keep it simple, playing from the back. Yeah, this player has some new pairs of socks. Look at the color, Eli. It must be just from the packet.
Fresh.
Yeah. Trying another through ball. Not on the same page.
Now, unlike Darrell Francis, who I think you play those balls to whole night, I think Terry George needs to get the ball to his feet. He's a very technical player.
Once he gets it to his feet, he can take it on thereafter. And Andel would know that for sure. Central Castries trying to build from the behind. Pass into midfield. Foul there. Player also injuring himself. There was no need for that. No dangerous position. He wasn't going anywhere. Nice, good weather in Soufrière tonight. Really, really good weather. No rain in sight. It's a good temperature. Players should be fully charged up. Rest all day. Now it's time to put some mileage on those legs.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool evening.
Oh, yes.
Offside.
Offside
Looked offside.
position.
Yeah, he looked offside.
Ronaldo winning this one. He goes down. Another player is down for Soufre. For CHOISUEL.
Yeah. He was the one that clattered into Penal. Penal went down first, feeling the effects after. I think that's after then Griffith.
Penal just signaling he's okay. Likewise, Griffith. Just realized that our last name is William, you know.
Yeah.
Very common name, man. That William name, man. Sarah Lee Williams, Elijah Williams, Pernell Williams. Huh? Central CASTRIES keeping control. Ball played into midfield. Pernell trying to thread this one. That link up we speak of for CHOISUEL, we see it similar with Pernell. I think earlier on you did mention that. You could see clearly the two of them are trying to look at this Eli player in an offside position. The defense for CHOISUEL doing very good. See the situation and just kind of push themselves up, you know.
Stepping out,
Yeah. Good defense. But these are things you need to be mindful of. Good passing by Pernell. Route 1 football there, trying to get on the inside. I mean, he just save off a little injury. Why you want to put him running? In this instance, you need to, you know. Normally, I ask Eli who's going to win the game or who think is going to get the better. There are two guys in the production team. Those guys have seen everything. They're responsible for the replays, the fancy graphic you see on screen. One is Dogu, and the other is Fennell. So I'm going to ask you guys, Dogu, who's going to win this game?
Central.
Why you say Central?
Because Central need the 3 points more.
That's why they're going to win. They need the 3 points more. So because of that fight, you believe they're going to win?
Yes.
Fennell, talk to me. Hey, man, shy, you know. You know, just to get a different perspective, this is what we do. Yeah, he says he not too. He can tell what angle to flick next. He hasn't got a clue who's going to win the game. That being said, Eli, is a free kick opportunity for Pernell. Who are we looking for? Are we looking for the skipper? Or are we just looking to dink it in an area?
Yeah, I think they may look for the head of Emery. Note that Pernell is in an offside position. He's starting off there. Straight on goal and water! Blistering strike there!
Jesus
Where
Christ.
there's a Will, there's a William.
Jesus Christ.
Pernell William does it.
Yeah, does it in style. Hitting this ball in the sweet spot. I'll tell you something, Eli. When you play football, you actually know sometimes before you score. I want you to see the reaction of Pernell before the ball hit the net. Look at his reaction. So, I want to explain this properly. Eli, you hit the ball with the full pledge of the foot, and you basically do like a skip. Let me see. There you go. I don't know if the guys could have catch it, but that is part of knowing that you've really hit the ball in the sweet spot.
Yeah, you did true.
That's right. The true, and you could the other your pivot foot. You actually skip off the ground with it. So that's a very, very, very good goal. I think it's a contender for one of the goal of the season so far. And Central Castries, despite not making amends with the penalty, they lead 1-0. Just mentioned Penal Williams being a William. And where there's a will, there certainly was a way. Any more Williams in the house?
Let me take the time to shout out Mr. Cliver's Jules. He's celebrating today, Tenor.
Oh, his birthday. Oh, Cliver's.
Yeah.
December 2. Happy birthday to you, my brother. Yeah. Cliver's is a jolly good soul, man.
Yeah, turned 16 today again.
16 multiplied by 2.7169.
Somebody was in the US recently. I'm up here, son. I just visit man.
Why you like you? That's another foul there. The ball will be. Of course, Eli always just stun me, you know. So 16 by 2.7169. Somebody was in the US.
That's the selling rate of the US. As it hasn't changed from the time I know myself. You buy it at 267, they sell it at 2.7169.
Central Castries are showing good poise, taking very control early in the encounter, using the width, using the midfield. They may have just lost out there, but look at the press there by Penal. And we see Emery, the skipper. Yes, that's certainly a foul for sure.
Yeah, it's a risky tackle if you ask me.
Yeah, he just threw a foot at him, you know.
Well, Nelson came from behind, so I don't think he saw him coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a result of that, he just fling the foot, yeah. Big centre back at the back there. Just keeping it simple.
Because I'll need to be careful though. Central look like they're in that sort of move. So they'll need to get a grip on that game very quickly, or else they're going to find themselves having to play catch up from way behind. It's a good attempt.
A little optimistic. I think it's a little too far. But again, like you say, CHOISUEL needs to get to grips. Because, goals bring confidence. And if you score a goal like this from all the way out, that's more than confidence. So guys will figure out, you know what? Let's take some shots at this goalkeeper and see what he's made of. I haven't seen Terry George put in some crosses as yet. Seems to be well marked. So they'll need to get their key players more involved.
He's on the same flank with Benarero Wellington, who as we know is pretty good defender. I don't think they've looked for Terry George too many times so far in the first half.
He's a player you need on that football to make things happen. Likewise, Hanif Antoine. I haven't seen Hanif be a menace just yet. He has been in fine form as well. He needs to show up. So Hanif Antoine, Darrell Francis, and Terry George, those three and also Atherton Griffith.
Yeah.
I think those 4 players are the heartbeat of CHOISUEL, and they need to step up the game as soon as possible.
And if I don't think is normally involved so much so in the build-up, he's just ready to be on the end of it. Put it away, runs the channels very well. Can hold up the ball a little bit as well. 7 goals to his name so far.
7 goals for a CHOISUEL team who started off badly and hit a bit of form. And it seems like every time the competition continues, they're able to put in a result or get a favorable result. And if certainly everybody's played their part, but the credit will always go to the goal scorer. So he's done well. I think he's done well for his team and his community. Because when we think of CHOISUEL, we think of plums, coal pots.
That's what I thought you'd say.
Shabins, etc., etc., etc. Now we have CHOISUEL playing some good football, despite being down 1-0. Central CASTRIES with another chance midway.
McAllen John lofting that one in a dangerous area. And again,
got to score that Pinel.
Hits the crossbar. It looks like he's
6 yards. That's less than 6 yards out. Pinel, you have to score. Get over it. Yeah, get over it. Tough luck, youngster.
Yeah, normally you would back him to put that in the back of the net.
Yes. Easily. I think the bounce may have just throw him off a bit, but good goal scorers make it happen. But he's shown his worth so far in the league to his team as well, so he'll come again. As Pinel.
Just shout out some of the guys in the stands there at the Super Mini Stadium. They are at the venue watching the game, but on the live feed.
You're kidding me. So they're basically taking in the game twice with commentary. Yeah, I get it. So big up the guys. What's the name of that little block, boy? We have to get a name for that. I don't know the block. I don't know the name of that. Dogu. How you call that little area of the stadium? Right there. Yeah. We have to find a name for them. We have to call them the live stream block. Yeah, but it's all well and good. Of course, we always want to encourage persons to come to the live games. I think nothing beats live football. We know that everybody can make it, but I know the stream has its popularity. Persons always check in. That being said, a searching ball to Joseph, good defense there. I think it was Gio who came in and clear.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. But again, you see Eli tonight, you're not seeing much of the build-up for CHOISUEL in midfield. It's a look-up field and a punt either to Terry George or to Randall. So something they have to probably work on in the second half and see how they can put it together.
I think St. John has been playing them very well as well, blocking up the spaces. St. John are not really pressing them high, but really covering a lot of the gaps in between the lines and intercepting quite a few passes, as we see. Bernal is getting that one wrong. Rizme. Another ball over the top there for Darrell Francis, and he strikes that one, doesn't get too much on it with his weaker left foot.
That ball was a bit behind him. He used every inch of his frame, but no power. Just hit the 30-minute mark. And it's still 1-0. It's a free kick just outside the area. Somebody made in the comments they want to be part of the family. I don't know which family. I don't know if it's the Williams family. Williams family, my brother, is full. We're not taking nobody again. Tennyson Williams. We're full, my brother. Free kick just outside the area, Eli. Let's see. Is that Atherton behind it? Who's behind this one there? Very good position. Pernal, the old veteran, putting himself in goal. Ah, they messed it up. They messed it up. Messed it up. Taking for a ride. Sluggish with his dribble. But that free kick, like CHOISUEL should have done much better with that. Why not take a shot on goal?
Yeah, I thought that's what we would have seen.
Trying to be too clever.
Neither of the goalkeepers are the biggest in terms of stature. Say Alton Lionel is very capable in terms of his goalkeeping skill.
So take a shot.
He would be sprawling if anything gets hit high.
Although he's very dramatic, theatrical, but you could have a go. Remember him in Grozile? Yeah, so have a go. We also have someone watching from Canada, Eli. I want that person to be a little more specific. It'll be Ottawa, Ontario, Toronto, Calgary, Mississauga.
They don't need to be. They are free reign as a Man United supporter. MUFC for life.
Oh, okay. Top supporter. Yeah. Top supporter.
Yeah, you are free reign, my brother.
Yeah.
You're free reign.
Respect. Good football, good aggressive run.
Yeah, excellent tackle.
Again, Eli, the defender, stayed on his feet and executed when he had to. Look at the concentration. Strength. Now, there you go. Perfect. Good football, youngster. And this is what we like. That's what often we spoke about tackling, and this is what we talk about in the game.
Boy, I don't know. You started asking people for their location.
Yeah, man. How you mean?
Yeah, Mississauga,
Yeah.
Ontario, Cambridge, Ontario.
Yeah, man. How you mean?
Yeah.
We had to be Eli, you and I went to Cassius Comprehensive Secondary School, and both of us did geography. So you ain't coming on live and just say you from Canada.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I'll break it down. Thanks, my brother. Break it down. Corner now to Central CASTRIES. Signal is given. Very interesting. That's about the third time that Central CASTRIES has got into this little area and hit the crossbar. That's about the third time. The penalty, Pinel, and now Emery.
It's actually 4 because hit the crossbar and then the goalkeeper parried it back onto the crossbar.
Okay, there you go. Corner again.
Karen John, interesting.
All still in the area. Pinel can't get a touch on it. Clearance by CHOISUEL. Now just keep in possession. Buying some time and keep in possession. Strike from outside. take you on for sure, I can tell you that. He will take you on, but good defending there. I think there's a player in him, Eli.
Yeah.
There's surely a player in him. Normally, when we don't see footballers built like him locally. That's that, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, we don't see players like him locally. There's a player in him for sure. Now, coming across again. There's a little too much on that pass there. Central CASTRIES basically camping in CHOISUEL half.
Yeah, but they want to score more goals, critic. They want to score more goals. They don't want a scenario where you're on top and dominating the game in that sort of fashion and you only have one goal to your tally. Football is a strange game.
Very strange. And also remember they have hit the crossbar 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So they at some point they have to get another one. And they're so happy that football is getting so much support. And we want more support. As a matter of fact, what I want to see local football get is the same support the political parties are getting. So, for example, tonight, supposed to have truckloads of persons here tonight supporting the various communities.
Central.
That's right. That's right. I want to see teams with their jerseys. I want to see teams with their songs, fans with their T-shirts. You know, make it a crazy place. That will come. That surely will come.
Somebody's saying number 9 for CHOISUEL gives them a Peter Crouch vibe. I could not disagree more.
There you go.
He has the height.
There you go.
But in terms of his pace, his ability to run in behind,
more than Peter Crouch,
carry the ball.
Yeah. But Peter Crouch is a legend. Eh?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Over 100 goals in the Premier League. He's a legend.
Technical player, good in the air.
Oh yes.
But he didn't have the pace that Darrell Francis has. Yeah.
So let's imagine if Darrell employer gets the touch and the finish that Crouchy got, he can be a dangerous player. Better passing there needed there for Central. Central, like you mentioned, Eli, a lot of possession. They campaign in the half of CHOISUEL, but what has eluded them is the final pass. And I've said that not only for Central, there are a lot of teams in the league that can possess the football, come out from the back, get into midfield, but their decision making in the final part of the field needs to be addressed.
I think Central have done pretty well. They've just not taken some of their chances. Pinel in particular, that penalty miss, that inside the 6-yard box off the crossbar. They should have had at least 2 goals.
2 goals, yes.
To their tally.
But just hitting the 40th minute, so throw into Central CASTRIES. Good 1-2 play in the two. Pinel losing out. Chance for CHOISUEL to put on an attack. Trying to do too much of this one. At some point you needed to lay off that football. I'll put in a through ball now.
And good there for
It's a strike.
Wilfred.
Goalkeeper making himself big.
I think Wilfred should have had his head up. I think he carried that a little too much. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. Eli, let me tell you, boy. You know, you could have been a finisher. At one point, Darren Sammy was called a finisher. You know?
Well, I finished with that. So you can call me a finisher.
Yeah. For those who are not aware, but Eli did play football. I saw him playing in the one-time very popular commercial league.
Yeah, what's going on with that though? That's defunct. That's not.
Yeah, that's no longer. That's no longer. Yeah, Eli played for Bank of St. Lucia up top. I think Mishak was the coach.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, I remember you, man. Yeah, I won that league. I played for Truckers and Brokers. I think we won this league about 2 occasions. Yeah. Yeah, I won that. Easy. So it is still 1-0 in favor from the guys from Central CASTRIES.
Picking up there with Williams.
Pinel trying to weave his way through. It's a loose pass. A little scrappy right now. Just can't get a handle of the football. What should stay in play?
Yeah, tricky bounce there.
Yeah, but he read it well though. He read it well. Again, CHOISUEL trying to go one route. Emery using his experience.
Central has missed Emery for the bulk of the season. Not only is he probably the best.
But remember, Pernal is a left footer. So that's where he was handicapped. If he was a right footer, he just raised his head and then put a ball across, as you say, for the cutback. But he was handicapped, not knowing, if to use the left foot, if to shoot to go. So he was indecisive, basically. That's why he made a meal out of it. But if he gets a situation like that again, he should know what to do next time rather. But good breakaway, beating the offside trap there from CHOISUEL, but Central CASTRIES is not able to capitalize. And now and then you'll hear some clapping in the background. It's not an applause. It's just the mosquitoes.
It's an attack.
By the mosquitoes. I don't know. I don't. I mean, the room we're in is fully air conditioned, and mosquitoes in the mosquitoes enjoying the AC more than us. So it's a free kick now to Central CASTRIES. Like Eli said, they want to go in with just one more. Sort of get a little insurance.
Yeah, I think the play deserves it. They've been the better team. They've created all of the chances in the game thus far. And Emery across there. And,
big save again by the goalkeeper. Big save.
Huge save.
Hanif.
And Hanif is onto
the
it.
attack.
Another pacey player. Atherton Griffith, his touch escaped him there for a second, but he was able to get back to it quickly enough and draw foul there against Gio, it looks like. Giovanni.
Yeah, Giovanni. I know he's salty bus. Yeah, Giovanni. He's a good player. But I don't think he had a choice. I think the attacker played for that foul. That's basically, you see. There you go. So he played for that foul. No argument there, Gio. Play on, my brother. Now let us see what CHOISUEL can muster up. A ball in a very good area.
Similar position from last time, but they tried the shenanigans.
That's right. Let's see. They will learn from this. They saw what Pernal did. They want to try one of their own. Not bad. Good goalkeeping. Good goalkeeping there by the central goalkeeper. I think is Alton Lionel.
Correct.
Yeah, Alton read this one well.
Yeah, so first real call to action for him this evening. And he answered the call.
All that time he was working from home, you mean? Signal goes up from Terry. Ball comes across. I think got in there a little too early. That kind of height. Need to time those runs. Searching pass, and we're able to deal with it. Again, one from all the way outside.
Strike, yes.
Alton gathers that cleanly.
And it's a 1-0 at the halftime. A goal coming from a blistering strike from Pernal Williams in the first half, and Central CASTRIES going 1-0 against CHOISUEL. We'll be back in just a bit.
minute for Central CASTRIES. Following this encounter, the homeboys of Soufrière will be coming up against La Claire. Some more music there from the DJ.
Dream big, make it your own. Home sweet gets you any style of home. BOSL saying home sweet home with a home sweet mortgage. You are number one. Home sweet, home quest, home flex, home switch. Need a new home, we get it. Home sweet, home quest, home flex, home switch. Act now when you won't regret it. BOSL. Bankers and Lucia's enhanced home sweet mortgages are designed around you. Home flex, a home equity line of credit. Home quest for professionals building new dreams. And home switch, time to bring your mortgage home to us. Home sweet mortgages, make it your own. Home sweet, home quest, home flex, home switch. Need a new home, we get it. BOSL. For more information, call 456-6999 or go to bankofstlucia.com. BOSL.
Feel the thunder of the pitch, the roar of the crowd, and witness the rising of our nation. St. Lucia, this is the Semi-Professional Football League Season 2. 2 epic tournaments, 143 electrifying matches, 10 venues, 1 island, 1 heartbeat. From June to December 2025, 20 district football leagues will face off. Every match is a battle, every goal is a statement, and every fan is part of the legacy. Who will rise to victory? Play your schedule and be part of history. Visit semiprofootballleague.com and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube for full match fixtures, live coverage, updates, and behind the scenes access. This is our season where passion lives and purpose leads.
This is a beautiful game and this is what we love. St. Lucia Semi-Pro Football League.
Leveraging football to transform lives.
In the heart of every community lies a dream waiting to come true as a journey begins. We dribble through life's hurdles, breaking down its barriers, looking beyond the horizon. Lessons are learned, friendships are forged, and strength is birthed from within. Beyond tactics and goals, we strive as a team. With discipline and perseverance, we advance. Through every kick, stumble, and victory, our lives are changing, and together we rise.
It's not just a game. Football is our life.
The St. Lucia Semi-Pro Football League, leveraging football to transform lives.
My inspiration is CR7. He's my role model ever since I've been a young boy. The reason he's my role model is because of his work ethic, his professionalism, his desire to get what he wants by working hard. So I try to emulate that the best I can by doing the same, putting in the work to achieve my goals, my objective.
Our final score there, 2-0, but there were other opportunities. Polion had a hat-trick last game. What a save by Archibald. I mean, there was just no quit in either side, and there is an opportunity.
Representing my country on a national level means everything to me. It is the greatest honor for me as a player. I've represented my clubs, my community, from a young child, from under 15 to under 17, under 19, and on the national level for the senior team is the highest level you can possibly reach. I aspire to play against the highest level, the best players. That's where you challenge yourself and really get to know what you're about if you're as good a player as you think you are. I am very excited for it to join the senior players, just get a feel for the environment, and travel and play for my country.
28 years ago, I left St. Lucia to study in Canada. I got married and moved to the US, but I never forgot my roots. So when I decided to invest in the offshore business, it was only natural to have it done in my hometown. To have a successful business, I needed a bank. Who else? My first employer, Bank of St. Lucia. BOSL has been an incredible partner, supported my vision of expansion and diversification in every step of the way. The Elite Builders Capital product has been a game changer for entrepreneurs like me. It helps us achieve the success we've always dreamed of.
I will fit into the national team playing style because I always try to listen to what the coach say. I try my best. Even after I got my home, I still research about the position where I have to play so I can just suit the coach style and what he wants from us.
Great move, he scores!
For my team to succeed, I plan on making every minute on the pitch count towards goal contribution.
Spend your life living BOSL's got you. Tap into your life anywhere, anytime with your BOSL Visa credit card. Spend your life living BOSL's got you. Live your life your way. It's your life, it's what you do.
It's been a great experience being here on the national team. I came in when I was 19 years old, when coach then came in. I've been working with a lot of the pro fellas from overseas. They've helped me a lot, not just as a player, but as a human itself. It's been a great experience.
My journey into business began in one of the hardest moments of my life. In 2020, I lost my job from the hotel industry and my husband was temporarily laid off from his.
As a couple with young kids, at the time, we had to ensure that we had a steady income.
We decided to convert the lower floor of my home into vacation rentals. But we needed support to grow.
The credit union couldn't go any further and financing felt out of reach.
But everything changed when we were introduced to Elite Builders Capital, a product made just for us from Bank of St. Lucia.
With their help, we completed our last 2 units. 2 of our villas were inspired by our kids, Melo for Melody and Samo for Samuel.
Now we have 6 fully furnished villas ready for more guests.
make it your own. Home Sweet gets you any style of home. BOSL saying home sweet home with a home sweet mortgage. You are number one. Home Sweet, Home Quest, Home Flex, Home Switch. Need a new home, we get it. Home Sweet, Home Quest, Home Flex, Home Switch. Act now and you won't regret it. BOSL. Bank of St. Lucia's enhanced home sweet mortgages are designed around you. Home Flex, a home equity line of credit. Home Quest, for professionals building new dreams. And Home Switch, time to bring your mortgage home to us. Home Sweet Mortgages, make it your own. Home Sweet, Home Quest, Home Flex, Home Switch. Need a new home, we get it. BOSL. For more information, call 456-6999 or go to bankofstlucia.com. BOSL.
Feel the thunder of the pitch, the roar of the crowd, and witness the rising of our nation. St. Lucia, this is the Semi-Professional Football League Season 2. 2 epic tournaments, 143 electrifying matches, 10 venues, 1 island, 1 heartbeat. From June to December 2025, 20 district football leagues will face off. Every
Come back to the first of 2 to be played here tonight. And of course, Central Castries is in the lead by a goal to nil. We witnessed a missile hitting the back of the net from Colonel William, giving Central Castries the lead over CHOISUEL. And following this encounter, of course, the defending champions and the table toppers clearing in the battle. Good boys also.
So nice, oh my goodness, so sweet.
You'll cut me short, guys. I almost lose a bit. 6 tonight, 6.
The goal last night, you saw the goal. I started watching it. I had the ball reaching the center there, and I said, no, was just turn and keep it wide open. Keep up all day. Wide open. I don't mind it. I don't mind it by 7 hours. 7 hours.
And we're back to live action right here at the Super Mini Stadium, where Central Castries, they lead CHOISUEL by a goal to nil. Colonel Williams strike in the first half. And your impression of the first half, critic?
Like you mentioned, more goals for Central Castries, but they will do well if this one goal. They basically had some good passages of play, come to bit in the half of CHOISUEL, but disappointing not to capitalize on the chances created. But I would think with the instructions given at the halftime, they can build on that lead and go on to win the game comfortably. That being said, CHOISUEL are never beaten just yet. They're a team that always create chances for themselves. So as much as you don't see them dominate possession, but they have some players who can make something out of nothing. So I think it's still in the balance, but the favor should go towards Central Castries.
Putting Williams on the flank right now, just pushing that one a little too far forward. He made mention of the CHOISUEL team, their front four. If they can get some semblance of chemistry going on between them, can cause trouble for anybody, critic.
Most definitely. I think it's a large surface. Sometimes I find that the CHOISUEL players, they're too far apart. They're too far apart in what they're trying to do. So sometimes you have to not use the full width, but players need to come in to show for the football rather than point and want to run behind the football. So you mix it up to throw off the defense of Central Castries. That's what I think is lacking with this CHOISUEL team. They keep it to the flank, but they need to mix it up if they want to trouble the defense of Central Castries.
All right. That looks like a goal kick, huh? That's a throw-in coming up for Central. Good to see Benarero Wellington in the game. Suffered an injury in Crosley several weeks ago. Was fair and the worst for him. Central advancing up the pitch, another throw in. Good skill there. McCallan John in some space.
Still possession with Central Castries. And they just lost out.
Yeah, Pinel has not been on it yet tonight.
Yeah, he's been a little off. I think he's still thinking of that missed penalty. So that probably have just thrown off his confidence a bit. He's quite a little dandy, a little nippy little player. And normally gets the better of his man. But tonight we haven't seen that just yet. It's a corner. So you should see Emery looking to crash the box. Let's see how they're going to work it out.
Corner coming in by McCallan John, putting that one into a dangerous area. And Emery Edward was in the vicinity, and not sure if foul was called or if it's a goal kick. Looks like a goal kick. Sloppy there. Almost.
Again, CHOISUEL not able to put those passes like they normally do from midfield to execute. But the Central team must be given credit for that. Basically surrounding players when they're not in possession.
Yeah, I think Central, as opposed to going high up the pitch and pressing, I think what we kind of see them do is drop off a little bit, but they block off all of the passing lanes.
That's what they do.
Of course, as long as it remains 1-0, the game is still in the balance. Only takes a second to score a goal.
Sometimes even less.
Pinel there again, losing possession. Giving it back. Good turn there by McCallan John, fouled.
Still play on immediately. Ball comes across in the area. Just a little too much on that pass there. But a quick free kick taken there by Central Castries, which shows signs that they mean business.
Benarero Wellington putting that one in. And Shaquan Nelson not able to get on the end of that. So Wilfred.
Yeah, ball going out of touch. As you can see, it rained earlier. Trying to put it through a ball. The defender just give it away. Throw into Central Castries. Promotional in charge. Good touches there. Very good pass there by Promotional. Blown offside.
My boss. Videographer. Boss. SSU. Voilà, ma deal. Free kick to Central Castries. Just giving the ball away to CHOISUEL. A long upfield pass. And there's a little dink.
And look at that.
Hanif Antoine Emery taking the mickey of this one. Hanif stayed within the area.
I think that's Atherton Griffith there.
Is it?
17.
Oh, it looked like number 7 who scored the goal. Number 7.
Is it?
Yeah.
17.
17. There you go.
Yeah,
Yes, Atherton Griffith, yes. But again, Eli, lackadaisical complacency at the back. One ball, and the defense not being able to deal with it. And all Atherton did was just to stay and just stretch out and get it in, you know. Yeah, that's the price you pay. Remember, Eli says it takes less than a second to score a goal.
We just witnessed Atherton.
And with this approach by Central, they will be kicking themselves.
Yeah, that was a good finish. Might just put some pep in the step of CHOISUEL. Let's see if Central have the resolve. This isn't a scenario that they've been in of recent times, critic. Don't forget, Central were in second position on the table for quite some time. They've now dropped down to 5th place. So they're out of the playoff spots, the semi-final spots. And over the last couple of games, they've really struggled to put things together. I must say the performance in the first half was exceptional, but they should have scored more.
Yes, but that's gone. They have to deal with what's at stake right now. And you said that it's something that they have to deal with as of now or of late. Boils down to concentration, focus, you know, ensuring that, you know, everybody's on song, especially defensively. But you saw a situation where the central defender, the captain Emery, just being a sort of kind of nonchalant approach, and CHOISUEL just capitalized on it. Look at the amount of orange shirts, Eli. Look at the amount of orange shirts. All they need right now is a proper pass. Ball into the area.
And as easy as that, the game gets turned on its head. Wow, just wow.
Where's the central defender? Nowhere in sight. He's in the middle of the field. Doing what? I don't know. He's supposed to be marshalling the troop at the back. He's now making his way to the back.
Where is me?
Look at the amount of orange shirts in attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 orange shirts.
Where is me? Just squinting across. That's what I thought I would have seen Bernard Williams do.
Yeah, but like I said, he's a left footer.
He's a left footer.
Yeah, tough for him. You have it. Now we have a game on our hand.
And Darrell Francis on the score sheet there. And you'll have all to do after having so much of the attacking opportunities in the first half. A penalty miss as well. And as long as it's 1-0, there's still encouragement for the opposition.
The game has certainly moved in the next direction. Impetus and momentum is now with CHOISUEL. There's George going far side, searching for his partner in crime. Comes across again. Now we see some desperate defending from Central CASTRIES. That's the game we love, Eli.
Looking at the body language of the central players, let's see if they will up their urgency or if their shoulders will start to shrug.
Misplaced pass there by Hanif. They've tried to play in Darrell. Now we see CHOISUEL hunting in packs. Once they lose the ball, they try and quickly to retrieve it. So said, so done.
As it stands at the moment, CHOISUEL would jump up into 5th position in the table. They would go to 17 point. No, they wouldn't be in 5th. Central would still be in 5th on goal difference.
Okay, there we see Emery for the interception.
So they would go up to the 6th position. They're currently in 7th. But they would be knocking on the door of the top 4.
Not a bad place to be at all. It would be interesting to see the remainder of the fixtures or who they're playing for the remainder of the 5 or 6 games.
Yeah, 5 games left after this one.
A little more pace on that one, a little more menace. Too easy for the goalkeeper to deal with.
Nodded back by the captain. Taken away by CHOISUEL. That goal definitely giving them a little bit of a spark here.
But now using his experience. In the blink of an eye, 2 goals were scored by CHOISUEL.
Recovered by CHOISUEL again.
A little too much on this one. Again, we spoke of it. Terry likes the ball to his feet. Much space on the flank there. So the CASTRIES have some work to do. Let's see if they're going to bring on some substitutes to change the layout of that game, of this game. They're in trouble again, Eli. Choice of pass.
Yeah, I saw that.
Pass should have gone to Darrell on the far side. Easy pass, actually.
Tackle there by Hanif. The ball now goes to Francis. Puts it in with his left peg. And all of a sudden, the game has become very interesting, critic.
Yeah, it's a fight now for Serenal CASTRIES. Because they have to, if they want to win this game, score 2 goals plus. And you're already in the 65th minute. They need to gather that energy from where it is. Who is going to take the bull by the horns and lead the comeback? I haven't seen anybody just yet. I mean, Punal can do his stuff. And now what you need, Eli, is some pace. You need somebody who, there was a winger on the team sheet tonight.
It's probably Raheem Lionel.
That's right.
Yeah.
Loads of pace. But you could have him come in, take away some defenders, and have somebody tap in. But I haven't seen any
Zachary
gestures
Lariche on the bench as well.
Yeah, so
another striking option.
something has to change with Central, because right now the defenders for CHOISUEL are quite comfortable with the attack the Central CASTRIES team has. You could see the Central defenders, the attackers, they move around. But look how stable CHOISUEL is.
And even the spectators here at the Soufriere Mini Stadium have also come alive with a lot of discourse.
Yeah, even on the stream as well. Comments. Don't think anybody planned for this, but that's football for you. There you have it, Eli. A ball just falling right in the feet. The defenders not able to deal with it. I just mentioned the movement, they were able to do so. But a ball just within the area. Let's look at this again.
Yeah, I'm a little confused as to what happened. It looked like
Right here.
CHOISUEL stopped played.
There you go. I think it was the brute force of Emery may have just thrown them off in the middle. And now we have a 2-all score line. So Emery making amends for this one. He was absent when that goal scored, but this time he was present.
He presented the opportunity to his teammate.
Yes, I think with his size and being in the area, he sort of put off the defender and just having that ball fall right within the grasp of the attacker.
Yeah, well, it's game on now. And that looks like a
goodness.
penalty.
Oh my goodness. rush to the head, a rush of blood to the head. Goalkeeper leaving his line, Eli, and finding himself all the way out there to do what? I don't know.
To concede a penalty.
The referee wasting no time and pointing straight to the spot. Goalkeeper a little bit overzealous. You could see his teammates basically shaking their head, thinking, or saying rather, what was he thinking?
Well, it's the second time Jamal Wilfred has won a penalty. Did so on the other end in the first half. Let's see who steps up to take this one. I suspect it might be Penal. Actually, looks like Shaquan Nelson, the one with the ball right now.
Seems to be the one taking responsibility. And the goalkeeper trying to win a case. My brother, you have no case.
And just as they went behind with a 2-goal flash from CHOISUEL, a 2-goal flash from Central, have them back in the ascendancy. It's 3-2. And you could not have scripted it any better in the second half. We've played, I just lost my clock there for a second. Yeah, but we've played 25 minutes into the second half, and 4 goals have been scored, Critic.
I think on the stream, persons were saying that they needed to see more goals, so your wish has been granted. It's what the league is about, especially when it comes to the second half. That's when the guys tire. So you get a lot of goals being scored in the second half. Ball comes across. Inel trying to gather himself. Tough. "71 minutes gone. Castries lead. 3-2. Ball goes off the touch. Will be a Central Castries throw in. A little too much on this one. Flag going up. And if receiving a yellow card, Needs to retake this free kick. Needed to wait a bit for the whistle. Foul on Darrell, ball going up. Wasting no time with the free kick. Through into Central Castries. Foul on the player right there. CHOISUEL want to get back into it, but they only have themselves to blame. There he goes again. I think he has been a menace all night, winning 2 penalties. Going to be a free kick to Central Castries, an in-swinger. Goalkeeper not able to deal with it. Another chance for Central Castries. They may have just spooned it, but the flag is up. Substitution now for CHOISUEL. Like that change is going to be Rivaldo Shalman coming into the game. Messiah Pinel making his way out. Big name there, but Rivaldo. Central Castries, the lead. We're just approaching the 78th minute. Out of touch, it's a goal kick now for Central Castries. 12 minutes with added time to go. Well, Senior Castries have just done enough, it looks like. Or can we see another goal from CHOISUEL? Now we see substitutions from CHOISUEL. Terry George making his way. If Antoine making his way as well. Let's see, the son of Titus Elva is one of the substitutes coming in. Here's the through ball from Promotional. A little too much to the right side. You probably wanted that pass a little more central. Try to play in Chaquan. Again, Promotional using his experience.
Think you're going to see more goals in this contest, critic?
We might just see one. Chip ball in the area. So Zell able to deal with it. We might just see one. We have a little situation on the end there. Emery involved
Like him and Daryl Francis.
in a fracas. Some players just want to leave it alone. See, they're shaking hands. All right. The referee still wants to have a word with them, the two tall figures. All's well and ends well. Player is down. Seeking attention immediately. You know you have to be fit to be a physio as well, right? Right? The amount of up and down on that pitch.
I'm making no comments about physios. A physio approached me just recently.
Oh, so a physio approached you?
Yeah, a physio approached me. Yeah, so.
That's all? She does approach you?
I didn't say she. I said a physio approached me.
Oh, yeah. I thought you meant a female physio.
Yeah,
if it's just I'm not interested.
Individual is a good spot though.
Yeah. It's alright.
So I'm staying away from making comments about the physio.
Yeah, if it's alright. If you said her, yeah, but if it's okay.
No, I said a physio.
Yeah, that's alright. Yeah. All comes in, good skill there by the youngster. So they'll still try to keep hope alive. Elva trying to control in the area, but won't get past the size of Emery. You have two Elvas playing in the league, right?
Yeah, Riquelme is playing for CHOISUEL.
And Saviola
And
plays
Saviola
for
plays for Vipo South, yeah.
Realize that the Argentinians. It's Canija, Yola, Kelme, Titus. But Titus is not an Argentine name. So the father gave all his kids.
He started it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Another foul. Yeah, showing how desperate CHOISUEL wants to get back into it, but they're fouling. That can only augur well for Central CASTRIES. The delay, CHOISUEL not having no possession, no time to come back.
Yeah, just a little over 5 minutes.
Of regular time.
Regulation.
I always like to see that background in the Sufa Mini Stadium, the houses in the background. Sometimes you even get some persons upstairs the household, and they taking the view.
Having a view, yes.
Yeah. That is fighting, however, possession to wants to take a shot, very good shot. Goalkeeper not able to deal with it. So I think that's the speedy merchant I referred to, Eli, who came in and took that shot.
Yeah, Lionel.
Yeah, he has speed to burn.
CHOISUEL playing a lot of discomfort there.
He looks like he's okay now. He's back on his feet.
Yeah, Covell Thomas. More looks like something impact. Not muscular, which is always good.
Taking that one all the way back to the crime scene. Gonna be a drop ball.
Yeah, CHOISUEL are not going to give up the chase.
This time Emery wasting no time too. I say this time you actually playing the ball at the touch. That's what he did. That's what he was supposed to do early on. He gives it a chance.
Referee says play on to nearby Elva. Loses out though.
Chip ball, searching pass.
Yeah, Francis may have re-aggravated an injury. Stayed down there after control failed him. Back up. And right now, CHOISUEL needs some backup. Offside flag goes up.
Got offside big time. Trying to get behind the defense. Lots of little nagging fouls here and there. The game has lost its fluidity.
Not a bad strategy at this point in time for St. Joe CASTRIES, though.
Yeah, I know, but so they'll still have some energy in them. I think they just signal 6 minutes of added time. Using every bit of experience to just milk the clock. Ball goes out of touch. It's going to be a goal kick now to CHOISUEL. 1 minute gone in the 6th. Another injury.
Trying to make out who it is. I think it's Benhur Wellington. Just fresh back from an injury. I see a thumbs up there, so maybe more of a blow than they go into the ankle, so yeah, that's tough. Your first game back after a long injury layoff and playing a full 90, critic.
Yeah. Luck isn't on his side. He needs to get down on his knees and pray now. And all is all right because you know you want to be part of the game. You want to give your contribution to the team. You made your way through the injury. You recovered. And now you're back on the sideline. It looks like again because you can see the doc is being called. And whenever she is called, she takes it to another level.
Yeah, definitely.
Nehru Wellington. Nathan Lamontagne has come in to replace him.
Definitely be going past the 6 minutes of stoppage time. We're already well over 4 minutes in.
So throw into Suzel. That might just be the last throw of the dice.
I suspect we'll see a little more time. Chunk of the start of stoppage time was used up attending to Benarero's injury. Unless Carson Stanislas does not take that into consideration.
Loose pass there. Senator Castries still in control. Still in a corner for Senator Castries.
We just saw your guy, Raheem Lionel. Take it around the player on the byline.
That's what you need to do. Let's see, they're going to play this corner shot. Yes, they do.
And as the final whistle, that this game was definitely a very exciting game, and Central Castries are prodding their way back into the top four. Of course, 3-2 is the final scoreline. Pernal Williams opened the scoring in the first half in the 21st minute, and Darrell Francis and Atherton Griffith, 2 minutes apart, put CHOISUEL up in the lead. And then Benareiro Wellington and Shaquan Nelson, also 2 minutes apart, restored the lead for Central Castries. And that's how it ends. For Tennyson Glasgow, I'm Elijah Williams saying good night.
Number 10 is Eli John. Jadel Phillip, number 6. Shoma Simon went in number 7, and Malik Victory went in number 2. Head coach is Liam Francis, Mark Henry, goalkeeping coach Edison Eugene, the team manager Manix Felix is the equipment manager, and producer Eugene being the physiotherapist. First 11 for La Clery, number 27 Lyndon Constantine.